Hello and welcome. Now the previous video was about the array, okay, and how to store list of data that we can deal with it later on, okay. So now in this video we are going to take another way of storing data, okay, but it will be more flexible way than the array, okay, and it's what we call it the array list, okay. And it's really important, guys, to understand this lesson very well, because in our application that you are going to build, we are going to use this array list, okay. I mean the application that will hold a list of data, okay. We are going to use the array list, and we are going to use it with advanced applications like, for example, Firebase, so on and so forth, okay. So just, guys, make sure that you understand it, okay, very well. Now the difference between the array and the array list: the array list, we do not need to specify the size, okay, first of all, and we can add value really easily without specify the index. So let's go ahead and put everything in action to understand what we can do. So I'm going to type var names again, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to assign it to be equal to an array list, okay. Here we need to specify the type, okay, with the same thing with the array list, okay. Let's use the integer instead of string, okay. And without specifying the size, but here what we need to do is we need to add the initial value again, and it can be empty like this, okay. So simple as that. As you can see, we have created an array list of type integer and called names, and it's empty. Simple as that. Now to add a value, it's really simple. We type names dot add, okay. It's more user, or it makes sense more than access by index, okay. So we can type one names dot add, and we can add 3. We can add as much as we can from these values, for example 6 here to be 4, here to be 8, so on and so forth. Now to print any value of any of these, we can either type print then the names, then access it by its index, for example here, okay, or I'm going to use the for loop to print everything in action. So I'm going to type for item in names, okay, then just to print that item, okay. It's really simple. So print item. So as you can see, guys, what we created an array list of type integer, name its names, and we store some of the numbers here, and we show them using the for loop. I'm gonna run this application to understand it more and more. It's really simple. So as you can see, guys, what we get what we put it inside our array right here, okay. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and create another example just to make sure that you get the idea, because it's really important topic, okay. So I'm gonna type var, I'm gonna call it, for example, days. It's equal to an array list, okay, and it will be of type string, and the initial value is nothing, okay. I'm gonna type days, okay. Oops, we forget another thing right here. I'm gonna remove this extra one, okay. I'm gonna type days dot add Sunday, for example, okay. I'm gonna type days dot add Monday, okay, and keep adding all the days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and also for the Thursday, and for the Friday and Saturday. Okay, guys, let's finish right here. So I'm gonna type for for day in days, okay, then a println, okay, today is, then I'm gonna the plus sign to be the day. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it and explain that in a second while it's running. So as you can see guys, today is Sunday, today is Monday, today, as you can see, we guys printed everything. So what we did guys, we have created an array list of type string, name it days, and we added all the values right here. Okay, the Sunday, the Monday. It's really simple using the add function. Okay, and you might be asking guys, if there is an indexes with the array list. Of course guys, for example, this first item here hold the index 0, this one hold the index 1, the index 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can, of course, we can still say something like this, println and type days for the index, let's say 3. Okay, let's put it inside here. Okay, and print it. Of course it will work just fine. Okay, because we can still use the indexes instead of using the for loop. So it's printed Wednesday because it's the here it's all the index 3. So guys, just make sure guys you understand this lesson very well, because once we come with Android Studio, you will see how powerful the array list. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give yourself a task to practice what we have learned so far, and make sure that you understand it very well again, and see you in the next video.